are blooming. The trees have turned green. The cracking of the bat fills the air, which means it's hot dog season. According to the National Hot Dog and Sausage Council, 7 billion dogs, yes, billion dogs, are consumed from Memorial Day to Labor Day. So clearly, Americans love the bunned ones. Although the weenie wasn't necessarily born here, just brought here by way of immigrants.
The earliest known hot dogs in America were sold in Coney Island, Brooklyn, in the 1880s by a man named Charles Feltman, who came from Germany.
You could say that Datz Delicatessen Gary Moran is stuffed with sausage know-how.
First place that a hot dog was ever sold in a baseball stadium was the St. Louis Browns, which is a team no longer exists, and that was in the 1890s.
But whether you're devouring a dog at the ballpark or at the family picnic, folks are very particular about how their dogs are dressed.
Well, I got a little bit of German in me, so I love my hot dogs with some spicy brown mustard.
I like cheese, ketchup, relish, and mustard.
Some sauerkraut.
Dark, charred, and just a little bit of ketchup and relish.
I like lots and lots of cheese.
Chili and cheese. I'm from Cincinnati, so I like the Cincinnati dog.
I like it smothered with chili, jalapenos, and onions.
And some fresh chopped onion.
The bigger, the better.
And big dogs seem to have a fan base of their own. Some enthusiastic eateries display them as art. Even the queen of homemaking doesn't mind her mitts wrapped around a long and lean dog. But Datz serves up what I consider to be the biggest and the best.
These are actually made from sirloin, all black Angus, no additives, no fillers. They're ginormous, they're 11 inches long, and they're actually delicious.
Wait a second. Rewind. 11 inches?
We do an 11-inch all black Angus hot dog that comes from Kelly Eisenberg in Chicago. They've been making them since 1929.
These are the naked dogs. All 11 inches of them. It's not just about the length, which is how long again?
11 inches.
11 inches. It's also, and I have to be delicate in the way I say this, but it's about the, let's just say, circumference.
Yes, the girth, if you will.
He said it, not me. How much do you think it weighs with all the toppings?
The hot dog itself weighs half a pound, just the hot dog. Then the bun and the toppings, you're probably looking at about a pound.
A pound of a hot dog.
It's a lot of food. I am amazed that people finish the whole thing. I don't know how people could do it, but they come back, the plates come back empty all the time. I'm like, how do you eat that thing?
They have custom buns for the big dogs, and they go over the top with their toppings, especially if you get the Chicago dog.
It has fresh tomato slices and sport peppers and mustard, and it's loaded down. It's almost too much, but people love it.
But you would never find this hot dog, something this special, at a baseball game.
No, unfortunately, they're not doing that right now. I really wish they would.
So in the meantime, I'll just have to batter up. It's time to devour the dog. How do you eat this? It is a daring endeavor digging into one of these sloppy, gooey, dripping beasts. It's not for the faint of heart or a tiny tummy. That is it. I am done. And I barely even put a dent in this ginormo hot dog. But I'll tell you one thing, they hit it out of the park.